into them same horns again.
But one was higher than the other.
Okay, one horn was higher than the other. Now, what ram you ever seen with one horn low and one horn high? What in the world could that be? Huh? Say again, talk loud.
Stronger than the other?
Yeah, it was.
Talking about Darius.
Don't say it. Hold up. Who was that ram?
Alexander.
What? Michael?
I'm sorry.
See, I don't want him to say it. We got to know. Watch this. The ram was Media Persia. Well, why did one horn come up higher than the other?
Great, more powerful.
Huh?
More powerful. One soul ruler.
Well, the one horn came up. Okay, let me put it this way. One horn was low and one horn was high. What that had to do with the bear walking on this side?
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Same thing. The ram in the 8th chapter
It's the same thing.
is the bear in the 2nd chapter. Same
thing.
Now, see, look.
Bear witness.
If you don't know what this is, when you get to Revelation, you'll be what in the what you know what you do? You'll close the book and go home.
You'll miss the essence.
You'll be guessing, but you got to know what the ram and the bear had in common. The ram and the bear both represented Media Persia, and they gave you a clue. They said the ram had one horn higher than the other. And then in the 2nd chapter, it said the bear rose up on one side. Don't no bear walk on no left side or right side. Bear walked straight up. But he didn't rise up straight up. He rose up on one side. That's the clue. Media Persia. All right, read.
And the higher came up last.
Higher came up last. What was that? Persia. Under who?
Alexander the
Cyrus.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, come on. Read.
I saw the ram pushing westward.
Listen to this now. So if the ram was pushing westward, that means he had to come out of where? Which direction he came out of to be going west?
The east.
East. Here the ram going east, coming out of the east, going west.
Conquering.
Okay, all right, come on.
I saw a ram pushing westward and northward.
Okay, and northward, northwest.
Okay, and southward.
And southward. Read. So he coming east, but he pushing northward, westward, and southward. What is that a symbol of?
Authority.
World
power.
Domination.
Okay.
Because coming from the east, he got the east covered. Going north, west.
Like a type of Christ.
All both directions. Did you read over there where it said, your kingdom have reached unto heaven? Y'all remember reading that? Okay, come on.
So that no beast,
no kingdom, no dynasty, no prime minister, no prince, no king
might stand before him.
Would stand before him. Read.
Neither was there any that could deliver out of
Nobody
his hand.
could deliver out of his hand because he's world power. He went all four directions. World, come on.
But he did according to his will.
Here, y'all. He did what he wanted to do.
And became great.
And became great. Didn't y'all hear me say Cyrus the who?
Great.
Cyrus the Great. And if you run research with your computers, run research and read about Cyrus the Great. What a king he was. All his conquering and all of what he did. All right, come on, read.
And as I was considering...
In other words, Daniel said, I was standing in the spirit in a dream. And I'm considering, what is this? What is it? He didn't have no idea. Come on, read.
Behold, and he goat came from the west.
Now, wait a minute. Do you know how come I specified that ram was not a goat? That ram was a male sheep. It's called a ram. Now, here come the goat. Now, this is a goat. He said, he goat.
Came from the west.
Okay, wait now. Now listen.
Okay.
Where did the ram come from?
The east.
The east. Pushing northward, southward, and due west. All four directions.
Now you come.
Here come the he-goat pushing, coming out of the west. The west going east. What that mean? That's a head-on collision. That's what that is. Okay. All right, come on, read.
And the goat had I'm saying touch on. And touched not the ground.
Oh, that's important. What is touch not the ground? He came from the west so fast, so furious, until he didn't touch the ground. Daniel looked and saw from that river, and that thing foot wasn't hitting the ground, but he was yet moving.
Wow.
Lord, Sister Woodside, what kind of beast is this here? That's doing this here? Huh? I know. Hold up now. You're going too fast. We ain't going that far. It ain't the Antichrist. I'm going to get to that. All right, come on.
And the goat had a notable horn between his eyes.
The goat had a notable, meaning admirable, big, notable. You could see it between where?
His eyes.
Now, you ain't never seen no goat with no one horn between no eye. They call that a unicorn. That's a lie. That ain't true. But here it is. Had one horn between his eyes. Come on, read.
We said feet not touching the ground.
Feet not touching the ground.
And he came to the ram.
Now, he came. Now, here the guy. A head-on collision right at that river in his dream. Daniel look and see the ram coming out of the east going west, and look at the he-goat with a notable horn coming out of the west going east.
That had two horns, which I had seen standing before the river.
Said, now that's the same ram I saw standing before me at this river.
And ran unto him.
And they ran. Daniel saw them come closer and closer. Daniel said they're going to hit.
In the fury of his power.
In the fury of his power.
And I saw him come close unto the ram.
And Daniel was squirming. Closer. They going to hit. They going to hit. They coming. They going to hit.
And he was moving. He was moved with chlor against him.
Stop right there. He was moving with choler. What is that? He was moving with love.
Rage. Anger.
He was moving with admiration.
Fury.
He was moving. Choler means anger. The supreme anger. That ram was so mad he wouldn't touch the ground. He wanted him so bad.
Wow.
Look how fast he was going. Come on, read.
Against him.
And
smote the ram.
Ran into him a head-on collision.
And break his two horns.
Hit that ram with that one horn. Both of the horns of the ram broke off.
And there was no power in the ram to stand before him.
Look at here. Now what we talking about? There was no power in the Medo-Persian Empire to stand. Anytime you see a horn broken, their political might and power is broken. And no power was in him to stand. Read. Okay, come on.
So why then do a lot of times the church said we're trying to fight against, which that's the thing, they don't understand prophecy, because they said we want to stop the homosexual movement, we want to stop this, we want to, because it can't. The mouth of the Lord has spoken it. God said what's going to happen. You can say, now, we preach against it. We ought to cry loud, spare not, lift up our voice like a trump, says the scripture. But God said it's going to happen. The mouth of the Lord has spoken it. So basically,
you can get out here and demonstrate all you want. I don't want no. Do you know what homosexuality is a sign of the last days? That God telling you when you see wickedness. What was that? Psalm 92:7. When wickedness do spread as the grass, it's that it will be destroyed forever. When they come out the closet, baby, they fixing to go. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. They said, bring out the men. And then when they surrounded, all of them came out and said, we want them. Guess what? There were one day before they died. Every last one of them. None of them did escape. All right, come on, read.
So basically, we have to operate just like Jeremiah and
Preach
Isaiah
the gospel.
They just
preach the gospel.
They couldn't stop none
you
of
can't
the,
stop. Preach the gospel.
So they even operated under Cyrus.
That's right. You know, Daniel was in 3 kingdoms. And Daniel was put in the lion den. Look at all things happened to him. But yet he didn't stop praying. He didn't stop honoring the God of his salvation. Preach the gospel. Stay with the word. Stay faithful and stay 100% with the word, regardless of who said what. All right, read.
And the great horn was broken.
Great horn was 2 horns was broken.
And for it came
Okay, now. When he ran, go back another verse. Yeah, go back. You skipped.
Therefore, the he-goat waxed very great.
The he-goat. What is the he-goat? The he-goat ran into the ram with the 2 horns and broke them. And the he-goat with the notable horn waxed great. Read.
And when he was strong.
The
great horn was broken.
Now.
Oh, okay. That's the difference.
Let me reveal who that is. The he-goat is the Grecian Empire. And the notable horn between his eyes is Alexander the Great. And when Alexander the Great, at 32 years old, died of jungle fever, a young man, and the power, you heard what he said? It said when he was great.
In the midst of it.
What happened?
Waxed strong, the horn was broken.
Who broke the horn? He wasn't fighting?
He died. Jungle fever.
Who broke the horn? Huh? What you say?
He died.
Wait. He did die. But who broke the horn?
God.
Broke the horn.
You mean what? The Persian power?
Stop, Wanda.
Who broke the horn?
Hey, you give me that Bible. Give me that. Because see, you read. Look, give me the, read me the book.
Romans.
I'm just saying, I got to roll in my
Romans.
Okay. Now, the reason I'm telling y'all this, I want you to learn. The great horn between the he-goat eyes was Alexander the Great. Greco Empire, Grecia, of Macedonia. All right? He said when he was waxed strong, his horn was broken. Who broke the horn?
Oh, the next one after them? The next one after them?
Come on.
After Alexander the Great, the Romans.
The Romans.
Who broke it? Now, only one can break a horn.
The Rock, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, God. God broke the horn.
Okay.
God broke the horn.
Okay.
It said when he waxed great, he just died. But God broke, he did die. I ain't telling y'all wrong by saying he died. He did.
Power, life, and death.
But his death, all things work together for good. God broke his power, and he didn't live out half his days for one reason.
The Romans might read next verse. And for it came up four
the one horn came up.
Four notable ones.
4 notable horns.
Toward the 4 winds of heaven.
Listen now. Toward the 4. Now, I hope y'all don't get confused with me going all these different directions. I ain't going to go back there because I know you get confused. The 4 kingdoms came up from the one notable horn toward the 4 winds of heaven, meaning northeast, south, and west.
West. Okay. The generals went in different.
Northeast, south, and west. They went to all 4 directions. There were a kingdom with the name of a king on all 4 of them. Now, the reason it went 4 directions, when Alexander the Great died, he had 4 top generals. Alexander the Great kingdom was divided